Aloha and good to have you. Ranked seasons on MLB The Show. This one matters. The doors are about to open. Let's get this party started. Nolan McLean gets the rock to start. We're playing a full game in this one. 9 innings of fun, classic baseball. Munetaka Murakami ready to start it up.
The first baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
McLean starts with the curve, but it misses the zone for a ball, and we're officially underway. Just swinging at the breeze. Goes back to the sinker. Smash down the left field line, and it's foul. Cowboy Ohtani saddles up. And a strikeout starts us off.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Lock in here. Hit your spots, or he might take you to the seats. Misses with the first pitch. McLean delivers. 2-0 is the count. Made him look a little foolish there. Swings, ground ball, hit hard up the middle. Has it, and then doesn't. And safe at first after the misplay.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Ian Happ up now to face a pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series. That was a magic trick. Foul ball. In the dirt, but kept close.
the designated hitter, Kyle.
Next up here in the first, Kyle Schwarber. And gets wood to it, but foul. Uncle Charlie misses the zone. Got him in a blender. Goes with the fastball, but misses.
Ah, claro que sí. Pero el dominicano promedio, el promedio que usa teléfono.
Strike three. Inning over. Stay two.
Ni siquiera entra a una página de MLB como lo hacemos nosotros. No sabe lo que es la aplicación de MLB como nosotros.
Jacob Bizarowski on the mound for the visitors.
Una página de MLB,
a pitcher who can overpower anyone. Big test, but a big opportunity for you. Take advantage. Yandy Diaz, ready to roll. Late with the swing there. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. That one's on the house. Keeps the plate appearance going. Fly ball to center. Judge settles under it. Hauls it in. One away. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Slider misses for a ball. And his first K of the day.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan.
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Changeup, strike three. Gleyber Torres leads us off. Delivers a curveball, but it misses the plate. Got him swinging a ghost. Sweeper connects. Soto drifting under it. Hauls it in for the out. Anthony Santander comes up for his first AB of the game.
Santander.
Emerson collects it. And he can't hang on to the throw to first. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
On the ground, left side, 6, 4, and that's all they get. Here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada.
That'll play. Oh, 2 the count now. We'll do it again. Skips up some dust.
Claro, yo estoy en fantasy ahora. Lo que pasa es que yo me hallo que la 2026 vino como muy cargada de disparates. Aparte que pusieron que en la modo profesional eso es una basura. En la que Hall of Fame ni el diablo la juega. Hay que tener, tú supiste.
And there goes Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Hung up in a rundown.
Yo juego Rocky todo el tiempo, Rocky.
And the pitch. The count is full after starting the AB 0-2. Sweeper. Strike three. Inning over. Top half of the second is complete. And we're still tied up.
Y los otros días dije era profesional. Y no di un hit.
Shea Langoliers bats first this inning.
Yo veía a los Tigres. El rating de los bateadores. Dice 96, 97. Y en contacto 111, 102.
Stays with it. Foul.
Loco.
Now that's unfair. And he went. So that's strike three.
No, cuando es uno contra
A.J.
uno,
Ewing
nosotros-
is the batter now.
Cuando es en vivo, cuando es, ¿cómo te digo?
Base hit.
No tiene mal. Cuando es que contra la
Sometimes
máquina,
it
sí.
looks like you're playing
Pero cuando
chess
es en
at a
línea,
checkers tournament.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Charles McAdoo.
In the air, out to right. Santander sprinting towards it, and it's a foul ball. Ewing, runner at first with one gone. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone.
Otro, yo encontré un título otro día.
Goes with the curveball
Yo
but
en una
misses.
tiré, digo, déjame ver, y tiré un 5 de para abajo partido. Y ahí me dijo, son, digo, cualquiera se sale que estaba iniciado.
Huskies with a runner aboard. Out on strikes. The outlier leaving its mark.
Batting seventh, the left fielder,
Garrett Anderson is the next to hit.
Anderson.
Runner on first with two away. Misses the plate but swings at the breaking ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go from first. Blocked at the plate. There's no throw. That's a stolen base. Here comes a pitch. Strike three. And that's two strikeouts in a row. That does it for the second inning. We'll be back before you can say rank.
Apostar ahí.
Max
Oh, yo
Muncy
voy.
gets us going in this frame.
No, antes la mayoría de los míos están en 96. Inclusive ayer pilló 90,000 stone por Juan Soto en 96 con 111 y 114.
Zip it up. A majestic blast sent into orbit. Did anyone clear this flight path with the FAA? That's okay. I'm sure they'll understand. And they take the lead. Munetaka Murakami comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Fouled away. That was Phil. Puts it on the ground to short. Witt over to first. One gone here. He's not a baby bomber anymore. Aaron Judge ready to swing. Reached on an infield single his first time up.
Judge.
Someone get him a compass. The count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. You dirty dog. That was filthy. Ian Happ shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Goes with the sweeper. His preferred pitch to open an at bat. 2-0 the count now. The sweeper misses for a ball. Goes with the sinker. Been his favorite weapon today. Hit hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. They score a run in the frame, and now they're ahead. Cole Emerson, the first hit.
Esos son los que tienen el organismo bajito. Eso que tuve ahí.
This inning.
Number 4, Cole Emerson.
Gets him to chase. Thinking outside the box. Swing and a miss. He was late. Got him. And that's strikeout number 6.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Luis Ariz with his first trip to the plate today. Wow. Good thing there's no birds here. Oh, 2. The pitch. Strike 3. 7th strikeout of the game.
Next for New York, the first baseman,
Yandy Diaz shuffles into the box. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. There are worse pitches to swing at. Went with the change, but misses. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Back here in a one-run game, Kyle Schwarber leads off playing from ahead. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Gets a piece. Drops the anchor. Ground ball up the middle. Witt handles. Picks it out of the dirt for the out. Gleyber Torres digs in. He's 0 for 1 so far today.
Torres.
On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Now 2 away. Anthony Santander parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status.
Santander.
Swings early and fouls it. Yeah, not touching that one. On the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good look for the award series. And that keeps the inning going. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. 0 for 1 on the day. Lifts the sweeper. Soto ranging into the alley. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. McClain wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. The leadoff man is Bobby Witt Jr. And it's pretty obvious they want to keep him off base. Stays with it, but foul. 2 strikes and no balls. Not biting. Strike three. And now a half dozen Ks in a row. Offense is just trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Now we see Juan Soto. He struck out swinging first time up. Count is 0-1. Goes back to the curve. Another one. That makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here's the former Baylor Bear, Shea Langoliers. Hit hard to third. Muncy sends it to first. Out number 3. The 66ers produce. Jorge Posada leads things off up by a run. Struck out last time. It was the sweeper that got him. And fouled straight back. Powers one deep. Perfect off the bat, and it's going to leave the yard, making it look easy out there with that swing. So now their lead is 2. Max Muncy comes to the plate now following the solo home run. And sliced foul. Line drive. That gets down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for Boston,
Munetaka Murakami in the box with a runner on first.
Murakami.
Swings and lifts one to left center. Anderson camps under it. Brings it in. Now 1 away. Here's Aaron Judge.
Up next for Boston, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Cash. That's 1-1 the count. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Judge swings and blasts one deep. Ewing going back. Makes the grab by the wall. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. And that makes it 3 home runs in the game for this squad. Kyle Schwarber digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Hits it hard to short. Witt over to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Top half of the 5th is complete. And now it's a 4-run game. A.J. Ewing is the leadoff hitter this inning. Singled and stole a base first time up. 0-1 to start. Happ galloping towards it. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Staying alive. I didn't much like it either. 2-strike foul. Refusing to go down. Hit on the ground to second. Torres sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Number 26, freshly dealt to the plate. A bit eager. It's 0-2. Swings and lifts one to right. Santander bolting towards it. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Getting ready to hit. Garrett Anderson struck out looking his first time. Fights off the slider. That's a ball.
Outside.
Lifted in the air to center. Judge giving his all. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Inning over. Hang tight. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Nolan McLean back on the mound, and something we haven't seen out of him today is walks. He hasn't been giving away free bases in this one. We'll see if that continues here in the 6th. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Anthony Santander at the dish with a runner on first. Starts the at-bat with a ball. The pitch. Attacks the breaking ball. Ewing glamping under it. Can of corn. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. And they pick up their 2nd hit of the inning. Posada up now with 2 runners on base. Craig Kimbrell takes over on the hill. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Headed back. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Max Muncy up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Swing and blast one to center. Brings it in, and 2 away. Here's Murakami. Japan's 2023 WBC run doesn't look the same without him. That walk-off hit, I still think about it. He also made his presence felt in the 2026 WBC too. I see just playing with your food now. Murakami catches a piece. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Arraez on to first, and he can't hang on to the throw to first. A former Fresno State Bulldog at the dish. Here's Judge. That was saucy. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. He steps off. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning. Colt Emerson ready to start this inning. Went down on strikes first time up. Not tardy. Muncy moves under this one. Get your kicks, my friends. Arraez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right on the screws. I don't think this one is catchable. It's out of here for a home run. So now they trail by 6. But it is Diamond Dynasty, and you never know. Fly ball, right field. Santander under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Witt fouls it. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. The Huskies score a run in the frame. Aaron Judge, his leadoff this inning.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Slings it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Ian Happ ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases. A base hit. Kyle Schwarber deals himself into the box. 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Throws one in the dirt. He steps off the rubber. Throw to first, and it gets by him. And he'll reach second.
He's in there. He's safe.
The 66ers up by 6 with little time left. This one popped up. Witt under this one. Main character energy. Gleyber Torres comes to the plate.
66ers, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That was nasty. That's in the dirt. Safe. Runner moves up uncontested. 66ers with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit as a run scores. That is frustrating. You had him right where you wanted him. Anthony Santander next to hit after the RBI single. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate. 5-tool baseball in human form. Gets a piece of the fastball. Sweeper. Strike 3. Inning over. The 66ers score a run in the frame, and now they lead it by 7. Juan Soto gets us going this inning. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Starts with a strike, and that's become routine. Firing up the blowtorch once again. Now there's a bullet down the line. Keeps it fair. Hits like that are just second nature for you out there.
Up next for the Huskies,
Langolier. At the plate following the... off knock. Kevin McGonigal, the bat they decide to go with off the bench in this spot. Hits it foul. Bunting for a hit. Throws to first. In time. A Tops Now series member steps in the box. A.J. Ewing. A chance for Juan Soto to score. 0-1 the count. In terms of the score, things could be worse. That's a foul ball. Soto, the runner at second with one away. That's a base hit and a good look for the Tops Now collection. The run comes in to score from second, and he's tagged out going for 2. Here's the designated hitter, number 26. Not going to do it. Foul ball left side. The 1-1. Pumps a fastball at 101, but misses the zone. Another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground up the middle. Torres handles the chance. Third out, and that ends the frame. They score. Jorge Posada leads off the top of the eighth.
Jorge Posada.
Gets the bat to it, but foul. Fastball off the plate. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Swung on and lifted to right center. Ewing drifts under it. Squeezes it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Count is 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's two away. Munetaka Murakami comes up to bat in the eighth.
Number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Aaron Judge at the plate now, and that's strike 1. He's just guessing. Punch out for Craig Kimbrough. They get a... Garrett Anderson leads off with his team. Playing from Justin Crawford, the batter they'll send to the plate is a pinch hitter. Foul ball. He drops one down the third base line. Scoops it up barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play. Colt Emerson strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Happ making it look easy out there. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Swing and a miss. He was out in front. The righty kicks and delivers. Starts changeup, changeup. This one smashed down the right field line, but foul. And the 0-2. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning, and back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Huskies, the first
Yandy.
baseman.
In the box with a runner on first.
Yeah.
Misses the zone with a slider. Into center field, that falls for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter, number 7.
Bobby Witt Jr. up now with runners at first and second. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Maybe things turn around right here. 0-1 fires. Skips up some dust. And no movement on the bases. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. Kicks and delivers. That's strikeout number 11. Mizorowski produces a shutout inning. Back here in a 7-run game. Congratulations on not quitting. Ian Happ leads off, enjoying a nice lead. It's the fastball that misses.
Inside.
Lifts the fastball. Ewing makes his way to it. Makes the grab after a long run. Now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Difficult plate appearances. Must be a glitch, right? 0-1 to start. Here's the pitch. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's Gleyber Torres at the dish now. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses.
it.
2-0 is the count now. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Delivers a ball. To short. Could be 2. Underhands it. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. The Huskies. Here we go. The final swings of the game. Juan Soto steps in the box as we get the bottom of the 9th underway. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. And that one almost got him. Swung on and Soto rips it. Santander sprinting towards it, and that drops foul. Approaching pitch number 100. Fights off the 2-strike breaking ball. Not finished yet. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Torres fires over to first. They get the leadoff hitter in the 9th. Cal Raleigh steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. On the ground right side, Murakami steps on the bag at first for the out. Down to the last out at Wagaman Stadium. Back at the track.
Pide Sinaí, en kilómetro 5 le ajusta el primero.
Yo hace tiempo que no pega una, son ustedes los que lo tienen ahí. Hace rato que ese viejo no pega una. El que está analizando soy yo. Ese no es Larry, ese es Charles Nadol. Sergio Santiago, Charles Nadol.
Hello there. It's good to have you. I'm Robert Flores. This is Rink Seasons. I may or may not be holding my breath. Let's check out the online stats for both teams. First pitch coming up. This mode gives me anxiety. Garrett Cole gets the start here in the bottom of the first. It's a long road to the ninth inning, but I have a feeling you're the type who enjoys the journey. Kevin McGonigal ready to get his start in.
The shortstop, number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
Foul ball, and we're off and running. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. Opening the game with a strikeout. I like that strategy. A member of the awards series steps in the box. Scott Rowland. The awards series honors an award-winning season from one player's career. The pitch. fouls it off. Hanging tough. Strike three. Taking care of business. O'Neal Cruz strolls to the plate for the first time today, looking for a strong start. You don't want to see this guy on base. He'll just keep you busy. 0-1. The pitch. Foul ball. Runs the count to 1-2. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Fires to first on the run. Out number 3. The Huskies enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Noah Schultz given the ball as the starter in the bottom half. The pitch mix will challenge you to stay disciplined. Will it be this pitch or that pitch? Maybe this pitch. Who knows? Good luck. Luis Ariz leads us off.
The ball game tonight, the second baseman, number 6, Luis Ariz.
Unloads a fastball over the plate. No balls and 2 strikes. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. That completes the strikeout for out number 1. And now, Matt Carpenter. Opens with a strike. It's 0-2. Extends the at-bat. The throw beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. My, my, my. We are in the presence of a red diamond. Soto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Two strikes and no balls. Got it. And he strikes out the side. Mike Trout ready to start this inning. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. On to first. Trout grounds out. Carlos Santana ready to test his timing for the first time today.
Santana.
Foul ball.
The 0-1. That one finds its way through. And they get their first hit of the game here in the second.
Batting fifth, the
Chris
designated
Bryant
hitter.
is the next to hit.
Bryant.
Fast and furious. That makes it 0-2. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. 2 gone. Kike Hernandez deals himself into the box. Prime opportunity to drive home the first run of the game. Starts with the ball. The heater misses for a ball. Now a check swing, but he held up. Might want to offer him a map. Swings and clubs one. And it's off the wall, but foul. Santana stands at second with 2 gone. Strike 3. You just made a great player look like a rookie out there. Mike Piazza bats first as we start the bottom of the second.
Mike Piazza.
Check swing appeal, and they rule it a ball. Kicks and delivers. No dice.
That's out.
Two balls and one strike. All right, pitcher won that round. Whatevs.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 9.
A.J. Ewing bats here in the second. Two tops now series cards battling here. Now a drag bunt down the third base line. Scoops it up off the dirt for the out. Witt swings through it for strike one. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. Fastball, strike three. Brandon Valenzuela hits leadoff this frame. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Did you pay extra for express shipping? And the pitch. Cole misses. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. But he beats it out.
There.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Joe Adell at the dish with a runner on first. Fires a fastball but misses the zone. Powers one deep. Still in the air. He makes the catch at the wall. Next to the plate here in the third, Kevin McGonigal struck out swinging his first time up. That's the changeup. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Scott Rowland up now with two runners on base. Puts it on the ground back to the pitcher. And two gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. That's the fastball. We've seen more often than not. Was that pitch in low power mode or a squeeze? And he gets it down. Ice handles. He's in there. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Mike Trout fouls away the first offering. That won't hurt the ego, huh? The pitch gets away, and the runner from third is coming home. The throw to the plate. Out! Went for glory, but it didn't work. The Ports score a run in the frame. Garrett Anderson leads off the inning.
The left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Early advantage for the pitcher. The count is 0-2. Cut on and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number
Ben Rice gets his first at bat here in the third. Starts with a pair of sweepers. Strike three. 7th strikeout of the game.
The third baseman, number 4.
Colt Emerson shuffles into the box. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. The 0-2. Got him. An immaculate inning. 9 up. Mike Trout, the first to hit this inning. Dominant power. This card especially shines when facing righties. Opens with a strike, as predictable as the sun setting. Can't connect with Cole's pitch. That's in the dirt. Hit hard to short. Witt over to first. And now one away. Now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Santana.
Skips up some dust. It's the fastball that misses. That is high cheese. Slows it down with a change, but misses the plate. Ball 4, and Cole allows the walk.
Up next for Boston, the designated
Chris
hitter,
Bryant steps in.
Bryant.
Cranks one deep. Soto sprinting towards it. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Kike Hernandez steps to the box following the rocket from the award series card. 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his last time up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's out number 2. Now it's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela.
You confused him there. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Arraez handles the chance. That ends the frame. They scored 2 runs in the inning. It's a 3-run game. Luis Arraez gets us going in this frame. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. 0-2 the count now. Not that. Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. It's been masterpiece on the mat. And Nico Horner has a bat and ready to swing it as a pinch hitter. Misses with the changeup. Adele brings it in. Juan Soto at the dish. That's foul. The Ports lead it by 3. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Back here in a 3-run game. Joe Adell leads off up by 3. Andrew Morris on the mound now here in ranked seasons. So they'll ride with a Tops Now card in this spot. Joe Adell in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That was filthy. Strike 3. A strikeout on just 3 pitches. That was nice and tight. Next to the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Lifts the fastball. And it drops. Around first, heading for 2. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. Around third, he's racing home. He scores easily, and it's 4-0. Scott Rowland at the dish now following the RBI. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Not so fast, my friend. In the air, out to right. Lands near the line. Fair ball.
Up next for Boston, the center fielder,
O'Neal Cruz in the box with a runner on first. Great jump. There goes the runner. Tag, but not in time. Runner safe. They find a way to steal on Mike Piazza. Impressive. Changeup again. And plenty of options now with the count at 0-2. Gets a piece of the changeup with 2 strikes. Goes back to the changeup. Misses the plate with the fastball. At bat started 0-2, but now the count is full. Pitch misses, and that's a walk.
Up next for Boston, the left fielder,
Mike Trout up now with runners at first and second. Hits it foul. Check swing, did he go? It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. The 1-1. Well, that was embarrassing. Throws one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. 2-2 on the way. Sit down, superstar. You just met your match on the mound. Carlos Santana ready to hit. Hortz with runners at first and second, 2 down. Runners on the move. Fouls that off.
That's a ball.
Out. And just like that, the inning is over with the caught stealing. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Mike Piazza leads things off and down by 4. Struck out swinging in his first at bat. That's off. Changeup misses for a ball. Out of the zone again. Gotta wait for the good stuff. Ball four,
base,
and
ball
the
four.
bid for the perfect game is over. Get their first base runner thanks to a walk. Raleigh in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Throws to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Oh, 2 is the count. That's strikeout number 11.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Now we see Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground to third, might be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Carlos Santana leads off the top of the 6th.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. One, 2, the pitch. Tried the sweeper, but that was more like getting hit by a broom.
Up next for the 4th.
So that puts a runner on first, and now up hoping for a less painful experience, Chris Bryant.
Now pitching.
So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Joan Duran. Bryant at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Energy drink stuff. Keeps battling. And the fastball tied him up as it rolls away. Throw to second. They won't get him.
Safe.
In center.
Hey.
That's a ball.
Yeah.
Strike 3. Sends the first batter he faces back to the dugout. Now it's the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. That's some high Parmesan. Another offering of the blowtorch. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Brandon Valenzuela.
Valenzuela.
Put that one in the toaster. Line to left. Makes the catch. Inning over. That wraps up the top of the 6th. We'll be right back. Garrett Anderson bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. Struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. Oh, 1 the count. Doesn't connect. He was late. Won't go away. Misses.
Nope. Outside.
Strikeout total is up to 12.
Up next for the Hunters.
Ben Rice bats here in the 6th.
Number 22. Ben Rice.
A little out front. He swings through it. No balls and 2 strikes. 13 strikeouts. He's been collecting them early and often. Colt Emerson freshly dealt to the plate. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Late with the swing there. Not gonna lie, tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. Strikeout number 14. Unbelievable performance. Joe Adell steps in the box to start the 7th. Smash down the left field line, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Got him swinging at air. Piazza gets it to first. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Kevin McGonigal now at the plate.
Shortstop Kevin McGonigal.
Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Where's the fastball?
He's got
Ouch.
first.
Up next for the Boys, the third baseman, Scott.
So the hit by pitch puts a runner on first, and now at the plate, Scott Rowland. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. And the throw holds the runner at second.
Up next for Boston, the center fielder,
O'Neal Cruz steps up as a parallel 2 card. Reached back and fired at 99, but it missed. Runners on the move. Hits it on the ground to the right side. Goes to second, safe
He
there.
made it safe.
To first, and he beats
No,
the
he's
throw.
in there.
Everyone's safe.
Up next for the
Mike
Boys,
Trout, a future Hall of Famer, steps to the plate. Before being drafted 25th overall by the Angels. In 2009, Trout was committed to play college baseball at East Carolina. The Huskies go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Mason Miller. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. Looks like knee swing. Triple-digit fastball, but it's off the plate. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. No movement, and the bases remain loaded. Goes
Ball,
with the
that's it.
fastball. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Wow.
Está cargando.
Ball 4. The runner from third can walk home, and the bases are still loaded.
No.
Carlos Santana is now at the plate. And good day to you, sir. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Stays in the fight. Keeps the lights on. What is he, contact swinging? What is this? Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. Got to be surgical here because this guy can make you pay. Rice handles it. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. I just tried yoga and slacks, and I don't recommend it. Luis Ariz at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Strike 3. Strikeout number 15, and we're watching a pitcher that is absolutely locked in. So the next victim arrives at the plate, Nico Hoerner. First pitch is a strike, and that's been the norm today. Not it. Not tardy. Fly ball to center. Cruz showcasing his wheels. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Soto. He's been one of the best hitters in baseball since he was 19. Lights it away. He's got it, and that's out number 3. Down in order. Kike Hernandez leading things off, up by 5.
Kike Hernandez.
Rice settles under it. Brings it in. 1 gone here. Valenzuela, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's sent foul. The World Baseball Classic member collects the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. Hits it foul. Throwing bubbles for strikes. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, and finished off with a strikeout. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Noah Schultz gets another opportunity to challenge this lineup. He's been a thorn in their side from the start. And the pitch. Sent foul. Not happening. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. In the air to right. Adell under it. Hauls it in. And 1 gone. Justin Crawford is next to the plate.
The center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
Fair ball. That one will find the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And the no-hitter is no more. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. And fouls it. Not going for that. Runner takes off for 3rd. Throw, and they got him. So much for that stolen base. Here comes the 1-2. That's strikeout number 16. We've played 8. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Kevin McGonigal leads off, playing from ahead.
Kevin McGonigal.
Misses the zone. McGonigal blasts one foul. Can't get out of the way of the fastball. And that's going to leave a mark.
Up next for the 4th.
A runner on first following the hit by pitch, and now in the box, Scott Rowland. Fly ball, right field. Soto drifting under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, O'Neal Cruz. First pitch, and the runner goes. That's ripped into the outfield. Cruz retired. Mike Trout at the dish.
For Boston, the left fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
Ball,
second.
that's outside.
Tag.
No, he's safe.
He's safe. It's a stolen base. Needs a reset as he steps off the rubber. Starts fastball, fastball. That is Feta up in the zone. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Fastball. Strike three. Here we go. The final swings of the game. Let's be honest.
Now pitching.
You're going to need a miracle, but it only takes one spark to get something going. Joan Duran pitching now and hoping to pick up a win in ranked seasons. Garrett Anderson in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and the leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Ben Rice strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Count is 0-1. Fouls off 101. And the righty kicks and delivers. Santana under this one. Makes the catch. Two gone here. Down to the last out at Wagaman Stadium.
The third baseman, number 4, go. Emerson.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. That was nice. You know what you're doing with this card.
The batter, number 6.
Luis Arraez at the dish with a runner on first. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. It has not been an easy day. 0-1 fires. Fouled away. Staying alive. In the air, headed to center. Cruz with an easy look. Out number 3 is in the books, and that does it. The Huskies